Hello. Hello.
Hey gang, Penguin here. It's been a while since I made a video for a number of reasons. One you may have seen in the intro. I originally sat down to record April the 1st, which is April Fool's Day, of course. And I discovered, turn that down, bring the sound down. Notice all the sound is cranked up. The Mojang guys played had a great April Fool's joke. They introduced the Element Animations Villagers sound pack. Just built it into built it right into the default vanilla game. Whoops. Sorry about that interruption. I finally got SimCity, which is loading on my computer while I record this. Anyway, the Villager sound pack from Element Animation, I'll link down below, was a lot of fun to play around with, but for a full episode where I'm trying to explain stuff and do stuff, it would have, I think, gotten pretty tedious pretty quick. So I just derped around a little bit, and I got some footage of that. Hello, friend. Oh, whoa. Is this weird, man? I have never... Wow, cool. Look at this dungeon. It's really neat. Only one chest, though. Saddle. Yeah, why not? I forgot to bring a bucket of water with me. Gunpowder, wheat, a couple of redstone. Fine. For the record, I'm just doing a little bit of exploring around the area, opening up my map, and I found this little mine shaft. So I'm just going through, looking for chests, and getting the rail. I'll do a full clear out later on, but it's find background stuff for... I see you there. Just background noise while I'm talking to you. So, I don't need this. Yeah, so I was going to record on April the 1st and then chose not to. But I do have... That's many spiders. They're more above me. What kind of spiders be ye? I do have some pre-recorded footage I'm going to show you now. It's, I have Yeah, take this. Yeah, I ain't scared of you. Yeah, so I fought the Wither. I have met the Wither and made him cry. Not good enough. So, it's not the smoothest fight in the history of the world. But, ooh, big ding. But my first Wither fight ever, and I wanted to share it with you guys on camera. So, when we come back, I'll just derp around in here. When you're done watching the Wither fight, I'm going to show you my new furnace setup. We'll do some stuff in the Undisclosed Location. We may also I got some other little stuff planned I can do. We'll see how we're doing for time. I don't want to make the episodes too long. We'll talk about some of the other stuff that has been pressing on my time. But for now, here's the Wither fight. Hope you enjoy. Alright, so this is my little staging area for the Wither fight. Here's our map. Remember the swamp down to the southeast. There's the mega taiga. You see where we are. And I was lucky enough, just while wandering around, actually opening up the map, found a mine shaft. What do I... Yeah, I don't need that. That's not going to do any good. So I wanted to do the Wither fight away from things, away from anything that I would care about Wither Arena, I called it. Be all hearted up. So, here we are. So, here is the plan. Oop. Actually, here's the plan. Let's look at supplies first. So, I got potions. Here's a sword. Smite 5, knockback 2. That'll come in handy. 1 notch ample. This, it broke my heart to make this. It's such a waste of gold. Not necessarily a waste of gold. I mean, I'm using it for the purpose I'm using it for, but this literally took all the gold I have. I had to mine for a long time to get enough gold to make this. I got dispensers. We'll use those for the potions. Here is the wither. 3 skulls, 4 soul sands. I got enough skulls from wither skeletons to actually do this again if I ever need a second beacon. And then I'm going to have a couple of iron golems helping me out. So, let's look at what we got. Long 1x2 tunnel. Withers are too big to fit down these. I have red, so I'm going to build the wither here, and then back off because they have that first big explosion, and then it'll take a little bit of time for them to get this far. Long enough for me to go in here. Boom. Potions. Get my potions. Drink with the potions. I got a night vision just in case I lose... well, I'm going to lose torches. And then I got a couple of instant health. So I guess I won't need that. I'll just need... rattle. This little section here is... there's a ravine here. This little cobblestone section crosses over a ravine. Anyway, get hit by my potions. And then back off. And then just pew-pew arrows. I'm working with... Unbreaking 3, Power 4, Punch 2. So that should keep it at bay a little bit. Back off down here. This is where the golems are going to be. And then by the time it gets here, hopefully it'll be down to melee, and I can wail on it with my other sword. This one, you'll notice, doesn't have a smite. This is the one I've been using, my looting sword. Looting does not increase the possibility of an extra... you can't get 2 wither stars or nether stars out of the wither boss. So there's no point in using that. All smite. And then back off, back off. There's a second potion station here, just in case I need them. I'm not sure whether I will or not. Like I've said before, I've never done this. And then, this is a false start. I was maybe going to put a 3rd station, but if it gets this far, I'll probably be dead. So... do this before I forget. Actually, let's put this in here. Go away. Extra arrows, you see. You know what? What else don't I need? Don't need that, don't need that. I'm not gonna need this stuff. So, let's set this up. Dispenser, dispenser, dispenser. Swiftness. Strength. Regen. Then 1 pressure plate. Golems go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'll stick the pumpkins on when I get back this far. 1, 2, 3. Swiftness. Obviously, it doesn't matter which order these go in. They'll all fire at once when you step on the pressure plate. Boy, I hope that works. I've tested this in creative. Back this far, back this far. Okay. Got my apple there. that. That's not going to do me any good. Careful. Oh, we recessed him back. Good for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Heh, I do need this. Okay. Two. Okay, we are ready. I'm all fooded up. So, here we go. Back off, back off, back off. There's the sound. Come on. There we go. Oh, this is working. Come on, little fella. Where'd you go? Come on, jerk. I'm withered. Oh, this is annoying. Come on, get down here. Oh, come on. Okay, this part of the plan did not work as intended. Another golem's hitbox is screwing it up. a star. Woohoo! Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, I'm the man. I'm the man. Anybody who's a fan of like pro wrestling circa the Attitude Era, late 90s, early 2000s, remember Shane McMahon? He had that little like circular dancey dance. That's what I'm doing right now. Alright, alright. Woo! 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 I'm the man! I'm so happy! I just realized the helmet blocks my eyes. Hang on. Hi there, how you doing? I'm the man. Yeah. Look at that beacon thrusting itself into the sky majestically. Coming right up out of the river. I was going to start here because I was going to jump down my little glass chimney here into the gardens, but it turns out I've only got feather falling 1 boots right now. So we'll go the long way around. And I've got haste set on the beacon for the harvesting of crops. So, wasn't that wither fight interesting? Learned a lot of lessons about what not to do, or what's not necessary, for what's supposed to be like a... I mean, it's a boss fight. It's a starter boss, but I thought... I was expecting more. What happened on analysis, watched while editing, come on, get in there. Hi, guys. Villagers are back to normal now. What happened was where that the tunnel I built went through that ravine. The wither boss got up on top of that tunnel and couldn't figure out how to get down to me. So I was stuck. Or so he got stuck. And for some reason that the iron golem I kept shooting with arrows never aggroed on me, which was strange. So I'm doing a little aesthetic experimentation down here, wondering which wood goes well with the crops and the glowstone in the floor. And I've got it pretty well narrowed down, I think, between the dark oak and the spruce. And I've been farming the dark oak. So here's what I've been working on. And the reason I put the beacon down here mostly is to continue digging this out and expand. You see I moved a reed farm down here. Yeah, I can tear through crops now. Don't actually need any of this. Today, for the rest of today's episode, we're going to talk about my new furnace setup. And, before I do that, also shut up. There's I cleared this out. I moved the ladders to the sides, or the down ladder here, so that the hole in that pillar that was in the middle of the basement isn't there anymore. So that mine shaft that I was exploring turned out to be pretty much of a bust. There was exactly 1 minecart. It was full of mostly seeds and whatnot. Overall, my meanderings around the region, though, yielded a bunch of sand, which is what I was largely after. Got a lot of coal blocks. We use those for trading, don't need those now. Some lapis, which is nice. Much iron, and some gold ore. We also got some redstone and blocks, some clay, and I still got all this going on from previous trips. Oh, and 52 rail, which is not a lot. It turned out to be a really small mine shaft, and then cleared out all this area of the map, too. So let's talk about the furnace. We'll start by showing you how it works. Dogs. So here's the furnace. In here is where fuel goes. Your input goes here. Like that. And let's do this. About half the sand. That goes in there, and then your output comes out here. It's stuff I've been working on. And the cool thing about the nether buckets of lava, I've talked before, you get your buckets back. And that's a lot of buckets I gotta go and refill there. And there's the iron coming through. So, here is how this works. Here's your input. When you put a double chest on top of 2 hoppers, the items will come out of here split evenly. Notice it comes out in twos. 32, 30, 28, 26, 24, and so on. And it really does move. And that splits those two that it pulls out, 1 and 1. And then those pass down one more layer, and then down into those furnaces. This hole is just here so I can show it. I'll block that off in a second. I'll also block this off because there's no need to get in here to maintain this. So here's how the fuel works. Wait. The fuel is sitting on top of this hopper, and it just runs. It's 2 hoppers, 1, 2, and then into another double chest. And there you go. Which then, again, sitting on top of 2 hoppers, gets split evenly between 2 furnaces, 2 furnace. And then those 2 get dropped down into hoppers. The output of the furnaces get dropped into these 2 hoppers, which feed that one into this one, and then it goes into the redstone elevator, which shoots it up into the output chests. Traditionally, people use wool for color coding to describe the how you do redstone circuits, and like an idiot, I used red wool. So we're going to go to the undisclosed location. We'll talk more about how the item elevator works. You can see it ticking over there. So, be right back. And here we are in the undisclosed location. This will be next week's project. This is the mob farm I'm going to be using. And hey, look at that. Come on. Don't fight it. Let it happen. Yes, I know there's an opening. It's called the rest of the world. Whee! Boom. And you can see it's pretty efficient. This is at night in a world where things are spawning freely. So, that's what it looks like from the outside. We'll dress it up, make it look nice. What we're working on is this. It's the item elevator single by Generic B. This is his little compacted design. There are more compact designs in existence. However, let me clear out my inventory while I talk. They use exploits or exploiting bugs or cheats. Not cheats. Yeah, they're built off of bugs, which is not a great way to come up with a design, because if that bug gets fixed, then your stuff's broken, which has happened with other item elevator designs. So I stick with this one, and it still works. This is, I think he designed this for like 1.5. Redstone torch, comparator, repeater. Oh, redstone. So, here's how this works. Here's your input. Yeah, here's your input. Hostile creature. There we go. Stand there in silence, freaks. Actually, you didn't see that. Okay, so here's your input. And Generic B, I've seen him use these on the Minecraft server at the bottom of like a quarry. He'll just dig down, and every layer he drops one of these, starting from the top and then building down. We're going to start from the bottom and go up. But you have your input into a hopper, into a dispenser pointing up. Out of that, you have a comparator into a block, dot of redstone as your repeater, another block, and then you have to have this dot of redstone at the end of the line next to the hopper to sort of throttle it. And then you see that blinking on and off. Without that, it doesn't work. Oh, broke it. There we go. So, now you have this, and you have this setup repeated here. And so we got a stack of dispensers all pointing up into each other. Let's do this, actually, so I don't have eggs all over the place. Decorative chest. Boom. Alright, I tried to record this 3 times and my microphone was off. So here we go again. So here's the repeated elevator, or the beginnings of it. I just have the stack of dispensers all pointing up, leading to that chest. Then here's the first layer, as before. And then you put a block on this side, like that, and just layer it up. There's your comparator into that block. Dot a redstone. Back up. Repeater. And then the block is there. And you see it working. And all the eggs. Hey, look at the mob farmer doing its thing. Yeah, and there are the eggs there. And now we have this block here, which is where the next comparator goes. It's done. And then you just put a block over here and repeat this way, this way, this way, this way, all the way up. So let's do that. Success! And you can see, hang on, microphone's in the way. There we go. Try that again. And you can see that ticking all the way up. And winds up at top. So there you have it, the item elevator, courtesy of Generic B. I'll link, he has a dedicated tutorial video for this, which I'll link to in the description, so he'll explain it better than I do. Here's the footprint. It's essentially 3 by 4, and then one sticking out at the front for a chest and an input, which is reasonably small for what it does. Undisclosed Location is getting pretty full. Like I said, that's next week's project, and we'll talk about the work stuff. It's a funny story. I know it's like, I've got something to tell you, but not yet. It's a funny story, and everything is okay. But it's a long story. But yeah, look at them go. Let's see what we got going on up here. Yeah, and this is one layer of this, and then you punch a hole up here and then repeat it like 5 to 10 times. This is an etho design. And we'll just stand here and watch it rain creepers. See you next time.